Hello, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will cover the further values from the RTVSYSVAL command. And in order to explain the same, I am taking the program in edit mode. So as usual, firstly we are declaring few variables that we are going to use for the demo purpose. And to declare these variables, you can refer the IBM official website where you will find the information regarding the variable, what should be the length, what should be the type of the variable, and for the respective system value. Okay, and likewise you can declare here, and variable name you could use anything, but the type and length should be the same as mentioned on the website. Okay, once the variable declaration is done, now we are good to start with the command. So just write RTVSYSVAL and then take F4. So once you take F4, you will be reached to this screen where you will find that there are two fields that we have inserted. Like first one is the system value, where we will tell which value we want to retrieve from the system. Second value is the variable where we want to hold the values. Okay, now what need to do to know about the values, you can press F1 on the field sysval, and once you press F1 you will be reached to this screen where you will find all the information regarding the values that we can retrieve from the system. And these values we have already covered in our previous session. So today we are going to discuss about the value which is Q, this one, QCHRIDCTL. So what it means, character identifier control for the job. Okay, and we can directly jump to this thing. Otherwise you can also read the complete thing, but here mainly we are expecting two output where 0 or 1. 0 means the star DVD special value is used, and 1 means the star job CCS ID special value is used. Okay, so these are the output that we will retrieve in the field out as output. Now the second value we have is QCMNARB, which means communication arbiters. So there are expected values are star CLLE operating system calculation number, the number of communication arbiter jobs 0 through 99, specify the number of communication arbiter jobs that are available to process work for the controller device. Okay, so these are the expected values, star CLLE or 0 through 99, which is specify the number of communication arbiters jobs that are available to process the work. Now the third thing is QCMNRCYLMT, which means provides recovery limit for the system communication recovery. So it provides the recovery limit. The specify the number of recovery attempts to make and when an inquiry message sent to the device, message queue or the system operator when the specified number of recovery attempts have been reached. Changes made to the system value do not affect the currently varied on the device, but is in effect when a device is varied on after the change. So basically it is returning the provides the recovery limit for the system communication. So we got all the information regarding the value that we are going to use today in today's session. Now what we will do, we will simply just copy those value there and we will paste it here and pass the respective variable for receiving this value that we have already declared. So once this line number 16 got executed, we will get the value inside this variable. In the same manner, I am doing for the other two values. So just writing RTVSYSVAL, then passing the second value with variable and then third value with variable. So this is how these command will be written. So once these command got executed, now it's time to print the value. So to print the value, what we will do, we will use the sndpgmsg command. So just write sndpgmsg, then press F4. So once you press F4, you will find this screen where you are supposed to pass the variable which you want to print. So I'm passing it here. As this variable is already in character type, so there is no need to type conversion. You can directly pass it, and likewise I'm passing the other two values. Okay, so now we are done with the code. It's time to compile it and see the output. So I'm compiling it. First value we got is star job CCS ID. Second value is star CLC, and third value is this one, all zeros and 1. Okay, so this is how we can utilize this RTVSYSVAL command for retrieving these three value. And although we are not going to use that much, but we should be aware of at least all those values that we can retrieve from the system. That's where we are covering all the values in the series. So I hope it is clear to all of you, and that's all for this session. In the upcoming session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Sharmit.